Okay, okay, so no.
Hmm.
Okay, ready.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, we are starting. Okay.
Okay. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the NxM Glory Season 1, Round 4, Day 1. On the left side, we have Blood Oaths versus Misogynist. Misogynist we saw the day before, displaying a very good amount of skill they had. But Blood Oaths also, they perform quite decently well.
Time to drop
Let's
the
see what
heat.
they have in stock for now. For the first band, we right off to a good start with the Joy Band. Right? It's really an annoying hero that should be always in the band list unless she gets a nerf anytime soon because Joy is really, really annoying. The damage is too much and the mobility as well.
Sir, what's your command?
Your team is banning.
Well, there we go. Those are the two ladies that always deserve ban, at least in my book. Fanny and Joy both have yellow hair, and that alone should be deserved. Like that alone should be called for the ban section. But yeah, Fanny, even though she got nerfed last patch, that was just a 10% nerf to her energy regeneration. That means nothing to what the damage she can deal in the early to mid game, even in the late game. But so far, the only bans are very common and expected. For these two bans, they are not banning the tanky heroes I see. Oh, there we go. That's a tanky
Your
hero.
team is banning.
Hylos taken out of the equation. Now they could ban a mage here because mages are also rising in popularity. Sicilian is there, so is Zushin, maybe even Eve if the players on the blue side choose to pick her. But we will see what the next hero is going to be. Um, it's really a th it's really uh, they're really thinking on this ban. That's for sure. Hayabusa, okay.
Your team is banning.
I mean, Hayabusa is a force to be reckoned with if you let him snowball, but even then, you can just deny his farm, play aggressive, not allow him to get fat, and essentially that's like a hard counter to Hayabusa, but maybe the Blood Oaths, they have a higher player amongst them. Maybe this was a target ban. They are focusing on the Assassin Jungle ban so far, Fanny and Hayabusa. Maybe they'll follow the trend. But with that being said, there was that's the
Your
mage
team
band that I was
is
talking about.
banning.
Even though they have the first pick, they're not comfortable with Sicilian being on the table. Rather just ban it outright. So this is interesting on the side of Blood Oaths because they did have the first pick. They could have went for the Sicilian, but I guess they're not comfortable with him, so they just decided to get rid of it. But now for the last ban, they could continue the trend of banning junglers, assassins, as they have already done so twice. Uh, also, or maybe they could just ban a marksman because Layla is still open. I mean, even though Layla first pick is a bold play, also Granger is open. So I are they going to give Granger to Blood Oaths? No, okay,
Experience the
yeah.
euphony of
Your
Anyway,
team
suffering.
that's
is
the
hacking.
that's a Granger ban. That was a very close call. I thought I would see a Granger right about now, but never mind. Although that still leaves
Butterflies
Zushin open.
falling
Your
by the
team is
Yeah,
wayside,
banning.
guided by
I mean,
lantern flight.
I guess you gotta. I guess you gotta give something. So there goes the Dushin on the Bloodouts. It's going to be very annoying with the Crimson Bean, uh, the Lantern Flare just tossing around. It's a really big inconvenience to be dealt with. And to respond to that, it's a Gatot Kacha. Okay. They also have Harith open. So I think Harith is pretty decent against Zushin as well. Um, but we will see what they decide to pick. Gatot Kacha, I think, is very solid. We're not that good against Zushin because Zushin kind of counters tanky heroes innately. But Gatot Kacha is fine.
The immortal
That will see.
heroes
Okay.
need to
Your
vanquish
team
the
is picking.
shadows that plague this world.
But that leaves Harith still open. Uh, I mean, have you seen the damage lately of Harith? It's too much. It's too big to be ignored. Like, okay, never mind. I guess they're going for a Moskov. Moskov would be kind of a risky play, especially against the Gatot Kacha with the Vengeance as well. Lucas is still open though. Yeah, there was a Lucas, and now he's still hovering on the Moskov. Could be going in.
Magic is my life.
Your team is
Yeah, okay.
picking.
I was worried for a second there. Anyway, that's the herd I was talking about. Uh, so right now, I think in Blood Oaths, they're looking good in shape. They have a very annoying mage. They have uh, a, a marksman, Harith, that does insane damage, and they have Lucas, who can sustain so much. Like, he just does not die, refuses to die, especially with the vengeance on him. I have seen jungle Lucas as well. The damage is not a joke, but EXP is decent too.
Your team is banning.
Oh, okay. It's Gojo, it's Xavier taken by Annihilator. It's very interesting choice against the Lucas and the Harith, but I like the bold pick here, but the Xavier. I'm personally a Xavier enjoyer, so I am inherently on his side, but we will see how he makes this work. Now we move on to the banning phase. There's not much heroes that could be banned here. I guess for the blue side, the red team could focus on junglers again because Lucas is probably going to go on the EXP lane, so they could ban uh, assassins like Ling. Uh,
Always on the
okay,
way.
Your
Matilda is
team is banning.
Matilda is an interesting choice, but I guess
Begin
they
to
had
spare
nothing
the
Your
else,
team
icy
so
is banning.
might
performance
as well.
ropes.
Flash combo. Hmm. Okay. And now for these two bans, well, they could again, as I said, focus on junglers, assassins, or they could ban Rome again.
Fight.
There,
Fight for the
Your
there's a
ultimate
healer.
team is
answer.
banning.
I think they're hesitant to ban the assassin because
Ready?
they
Your
Go.
think
team is
Lucas
picking.
is going jungle because you never really can tell. Lucas is a very flexible hero, and jungle is not bad, so they're playing it safe by getting rid of the roamers. But with that being said, the last ban is going to be Layla, which is an interesting ban, but I guess it's not bad. Especially nowadays, I see Layla being very popular within the gold lane because of the Malefic gun. The rage it provides is too much. She can literally snipe you from across the map, so they just didn't want to deal with the headache. Carmilla, I'll be honest, Carmilla does not look good here. At least for these three healers, because Jushin has a mobility, Lucas as well, and Harith.
Love
So
is like
I mean,
blood.
it's
Your
not
team is
bad, but
picking.
it'll be hard for Carmilla to land a good Curse of Blood because Harith has his dash skills. She can easily dash out of the Curse of Blood, and so can Lucas with his
So,
fast
who's
step,
next?
and Lucian as well, Crimson Beacon. So it'll be hard. Sun Jungle is interesting. I guess we'll see. I have no idea. I'm seeing a lot of Sun picked in my ranked game as well. I'm very confused on what happened. I mean, I guess he got a nerf or a buff on his cooldowns, but I don't know if that deserves all the recognition he's getting lately.
Your
Yeah, there
team
goes the
is
Kufra. Um, a very decent pick. The Sun is questionable. Uh, I would have preferred if it was an assassin instead of a Sun, but I guess we'll see. I mean, maybe the buff made Sun actually viable. So maybe, okay, for the last pick, Marksman, Irisel is good. I mean, what else is there? Beatrix is also there, but I guess, I mean, Irisel is good because she can kite Harith around. Maybe not so in the late game. It's also good against Zushin because any hero that has mobility is good against Zushin. Although, it's hard to say which team has the advantage, really. I mean, Carmilla will be kind of hard here, though, because she really cannot catch much heroes with her Curse of Blood. I think it will be entirely dependent on the Xavier and Irithel on to carry their team in the late game. Otherwise, they might have a disadvantage. But other than that, it's really anyone's game now. It's it could be anyone, to be honest. I mean, Lucas has the Warcry with the Vengeance, so that's certainly a threat. But anyway, all that
welcome
is just
to Moba
speculation.
Legends.
We will see what happens in this
5
game, the
seconds
first
till
game of
the
the
enemy
day,
reaches the
the
battlefield.
Blood Oaths
Smash them.
versus Misogynist.
Also,
Misogynist is on the red side and the Blood Oaths on the blue side. And we have both the jugglers going for the red and blue buff respectively, focusing on their goal lane yet again. Kufra is kind of giving vision for his teammate, but I don't think he'll be able to delay the farm. I guess it's a Zushin as well. Zushin is um, she missed one of the minions, so I really think this is suboptimal play right there by her. I mean, missing a minion wave because now she's not level 2 anymore. So I think that's a pretty rookie mistake, to be honest. But there's nothing much to say. Both the gold laners are playing it safe. Haru trying to take the gold crab, but Carmela is there to provide support for his team. So is the Suyo. Sun Jungle is pretty slow. Look at this. He's still level 3. Zushin is really tossing around Xavier again with the Lantern Flare, doing so much work. The Flicker is forced up at Xavier, but the Suyo is here, the Soul Saber being used on the Kufra, but Zushin again saves the day. But the Sun is here with the Doppelganger. Zushin again tossing around the Carmilla, not letting him breathe. But it's a Suyo that has the first blood. A 2 kill for the Misogynist, and Suyo gets the third kill as well. A 3-0. Um, it was looking like the Sun had a lot of advantage there. He used his doppelganger, tried to kill the Carmilla, but the Carmilla had vengeance, and the damage of Sun just disintegrated. It had no damage. And Suyo just came in and cleaned that up. He was like a traffic control. Again, Lucas is surprisingly winning against Gatot Kacha. Xavier is here. He does has his skills to maybe stun him, but the Lucas has transformed to a beast. the Shockwave Blast, missing by a wide margin. And that'll be that for the exchange. Now Lucas does not have his ultimate anymore for this turtle fight. He's still trying to do some damage to the Carmilla, but Carmilla is tanky. Both the roams. Oh, Carmilla has level 4, but Kufra is still level 3. A Tyrant's Rage on the Irithel, but Irithel has sprints running away. Look at this caught in the middle. He is in the crossfire, gets killed by the Irithel. Gattlecata Avatar Guardian goes into the turtle, but the turtle is looking quite low. Sun is looking for the retribution, but the Tyrant's Rage on the 3 people, but it doesn't matter because the backup from Misogynist is too good. The synergy is too good for the Blood Oaths to do anything. And also, Kufra did not have his ultimate for that fight. So that's a very rookie mistake they did, picking the fight without ultimate ready for the roam. And it's a 6-0, a complete showdown. Oh, okay. Never mind. Kufra caught the Suyo and Suyo kind of threw there. But doesn't matter. It's still 6-1. The goal lead is still 2K. Even though Juggler died to a shutdown to the Lucas, they're not out of shape just yet. Lantern Flare, look at the Zushin just being such a nuisance for the enemy team. Well, Carmilla scouting vision for his team. Uh, yeah, they're not really going to engage anytime soon. Okay, so far nothing interesting is happening. It's pretty slow game they're doing. I mean, I guess to be honest, late game wise, I think the red team might have an advantage because of the Xavier and the Urusel late game. They are such a power spike. They hit their power spike and they do so much damage, especially the Xavier. Um, so it'll be hard for the blue team to kind of match the strength of the red team. It looks like there is going to be a gang on the Harriet there. Harriet does have his Purify ready to use, but it doesn't matter because there's just 4 people and there's nothing you can do there. He does have to use his ultimate, but he didn't get the dash off. Well, oh, Tyrant's Rage misses the Suyo. But Turtle is a sneaky turtle taken by the Sun. But I mean, Turtle is good, but mm, a turtle for your gold laner is kind of a bad trade, if I'm being honest. I mean, it does give you a shield and 200 gold, but what's more useful, your gold lane or 200 gold? Well, well, there is going to be a gang on the bottom lane. Kufra is here charging. Will he hit this? Oh, he does hit the Tyrant Rage. He does have his ultimate as well. Does not quite hit him. He was quite far away from the wall. A sprint from the Irithel is enough to bring her to safety, but the turret is being pummeled. It looks like they will get this bottom turret. A turret for Kufra's ultimate. Not a bad trade. Now, it looks like the blue team, they know when to disengage. Look at how they're going back after they have gotten the turret. They're not uh, overcommitting. It's what these players to do. Uh, Tyrant's Rage onto the Carmilla, but it's just a poke, I see. Suyo tries to get the Blade Surge on the Kufra, but the bouncing ball. Oh, the Retribution used on the Kufra, but has to flicker out. No flicker for the roam. That's a good trade. Flicker for a Retribution. The next, the next turtle fight will be in favor of the Misogynist. How fun. I mean, your name is Misogynist? Okay. I mean, yeah, it's pretty unique name, but yeah, Turtle is going to spawn in like 7 seconds. So they were giving vision for his team, trying to get the creep, but not really succeed in doing so. Um, the goal lead is still in the favor of the Misogynist, 7-1. The scores haven't changed just yet. The Turtle is going to be slowly. but surely taken down by the sun. Tyrant's Rage on the Suyo ultimate as well, but the Bleach Surge just completely nullifies the ultimate. Oh, the Curse of Blood on the three members, doing a lot of damage. Carmilla gets taken out by Car by the Zushin. Lucas is here. He has his beast form, but the damage he is dealing is nowhere near enough. The Tyrant's Rage onto Irithel, but it looks like the red team, the Xavier, getting all those kills.
Double
Yeah,
kill.
Irithel a double kill as well, and the turtle is gone to Suyo. Gentlemen, just taking all the resources, the objectives available in the map. Although Sun is going in strong. Flicker's out. I mean, takes the flicker from the Xavier. That's pretty good. The Dawning Light of the Xavier is, I mean, still not doing uh, damage. I think maybe in a bit of a later stage, Xavier is going to be a problem. And there's, I mean, Kufra has to catch that Xavier because if he does not, he's just going to do what he does best, annihilate. Well, so far, it looks like they're changing their focus to the top lane. Lucas is the only one defending. They might be able to take this turret here. Xavier doing some damage with his skills, but never mind. It's the Irithel gets taken out by the Kufra, by the Sun. Zushin being a nuisance for the Carmilla yet again. Avatar Garden used on the Zushin. Gatokacha is deep on the enemy lines, but there is a fight happening with the Lucas as well. The Lucas does use a Shockwave Blast, tries to get the Xavier, but does not quite succeed, and the Gatokacha is also not successful in his endeavors. Oh, the Sun uses doppelgangers, shredding the HP of Suyo slowly but surely, taking out the Carmilla as well.
Double
But on
kill.
this flip side, Xavier takes out the Lucas. So the fight is happening on two instances. Like, they're the Gatokacha is chasing the Zushin and Lucas is chasing the Xavier. Oh, in the bottom lane, never mind, three instances. Uh, Harith gets taken out by uh, Aerosol, one versus one. I mean, that's why he picked Aerosol. It's pretty good against the Harith. But well, that goes to the next Lord is here. Xavier does have his old transensation ready to use. He might. Well, they're not really baiting with this lord, they're waiting patiently. But the goal lead is still in misogynist favor. They still have the lead on the goal. And I think experience-wise also, they have a little bit of lead. So they could go for this lord if they want to, but they're playing very safe. Xavier just doing some scouting on the lord. Cooper waiting patiently on the mid bush, jumping from bushes to bushes, checking for his team. Um, and Irizal is split pushing, and Carmel is supporting. This might be bad for the red team. Suyo might be getting caught here. Yeah, Suyo does get caught by the Tyrant's Rage. Just goes in blindly with no reason, and gets killed. Gets picked up by the Kufra and rest of his team. And now I think this is a free lord for the Blood Oaths. Oh, a Flicker Kufra catches the Gatokacha, but the Gatokacha is quieting the Curse of Blood only to one member. The Avatar Garden used, but the Flicker with the Sushin is enough to save her. And Lucas might be going down here. Oh no, he survived with the Silver Rage with the Tyrant's Rage in exchange. Stuns the Gatokacha, and the Gatokacha is just going to be
Killing
deleted.
spree.
The Sushin doing so much CC, it's just not possible. And also has bought a Sky Piercer. Oh, Sky Piercer the Zushin. Very controversial. But it's working, I guess. So you can't really, complain. But anyway, that being said, the Lord is marching down on the bottom lane. It is bad news for the misogynists here. They might just be losing this game because the goalie is now officially in the favor of the Blood Oaths. Carmilla, as I said, is really struggling with her Curse of Blood. It's because the enemy team, they're really quite mobile. Even Kufra. Oh, the Kufra flicker, the Tyrant's Rage catches the Carmilla, gets taken out. Only one person dies, but that's enough. As much as we could have expected, and the turrets go down slowly but surely, and all that remains is the inhibitors, and it's not looking good for the misogynist. Maybe they'll, I mean, they have to pull some kind of miracle play if they want to win this game. I mean, even the goal lead is like kind of far-fetched for them to even recover. Like, I, to be honest, what they should do is probably like bait out the Kufra jump and then punish Kufra and then maybe try to counter gank. But even then, they don't have Purify on any of them. Like, Xavier has Flicker. Uh, Perhaps Carmilla Purify would have been better, ironically, because Carmilla has died to the Kufra so many times that if she had Purify, I think she would have been way better off. But it's interesting. The Doring Light is not doing damage. He missed a minion card, the Xavier. It's very bad. And I think he's going to miss another card. Oh, damn, okay. That is very bad for the economy, for the misogynist. Tyrant's Rage on the Suyo as well. Suyo does have his turn to play. Oh, but the Curse of Blood hits on two members. Jushin looking quite low, has to flicker out. And a Crimson Beacon is also but the Sun goes in, takes out the Xavier. But Lucas is also here. Shockwave Blast is enough to take out the Carmilla, and it looks like the misogynists are falling far in between. The Suyo is here, but it's not going to engage, and it looks like they got Kufra, but in exchange for the Kufra, they lost every one of their member except the Suyo. I mean, this is what I said. Like, Kufra was punished, but they overextended. Like, they should have got the Kufra and left as soon as they could. But they did not. They got greedy and tried to get the Zushin as well. But Zushin had her ultimate. She could have just escaped easily. And, well, you know, that's a mistake they shouldn't have made. And because of that, they gave this Lord free of charge a newer gift, if anything. And now they have to defend this. And to be honest, I don't really like their chances. Like, I'm not a betting man, but I would not bet in favor of misogynists now. Like, they are really, really at a disadvantage here. Like, probably even the clone of Sun would be enough to take out the Xavier, if I'm being honest. Well, they're not really singing lane, so that's good for the misogynists. The Lord is being melted down by the Xavier here. Didn't put focus. Oh, the retribution onto the Kufra. The Kufra is alone. The Kufra could be taken out. The flicker onto the Kufra getting chased down. It's going to be taken out by the Suyo, but on top lane, Katokata is really taking this damage. He almost took out the Zushin, but the damage is too much. The Sophia blast onto the Lucas. Lucas, the flash combo. The curse of the three members, but there is no follow-up. Suyo was not there in time. Takes out the Haris, takes out the Sun, but the turret is barely clinging onto their life. It's just Suyo and Lucian at this point. Will he be able to defend this? No. Okay. I and that marks the end of the misogynist. I'll be honest. If Suyo had hold his Soul Sever,
Victory!
he could have killed Zushin there. He tapped it hoping that the damage was enough, but the damage was not enough. I mean, he could have defended that, to be honest. But that means that the one who wins this round, I mean, this round, is the Blood Oaths. And, well, Misogynist, they played well, but, the draft wasn't really in favor of them. Like, even I said, the Carmilla against this composition is really madness if you think about it. Especially against a good Kufra as well. Like the Kufra was not getting greedy, which I liked. The Kufra only caught the roam, and that's all you really need to do. Like you don't need to hit five men ults. You just need to hit one or two men, and then that's enough for your team to snowball. And that's what they did, and they did it well. Oh, okay. It's a best of three, so this will be interesting on the and Blood Oath came and really gave a good standing ovation. Second round, this might be hard. Alright. Time to take it easy. Okay, the misogynist is not being very punctual. Who would have thought? Wait, don't start just now. I'm also inviting my friend. Okay. Join the game. Come online. Don't start this is my friend. Yeah, okay. Now we gotta wait yet again. Misogynist, this is the I don't know the details, but it's Annihilator and Crossheart Guts. Something like that. 7:45. Lol. I don't know. Okay, never mind. I think they're full now. So maybe they were waiting on them to come. I think that's yeah. Okay. So anyway, let's go second round for them. Blood Oath versus Misogynist. Blood Oath had won the first round, and this is the second round. Will be interesting because I mean, as we saw, the Blood Oaths they came and gave a good standing ovation of why they should be feared. I mean, the Kufra was very smart with his jumps, focusing only on the roam and eliminating the possibility of the Curse of Blood right before even the fight started. So it'll be hard for the misogynist to make a comeback here. But I'm always a sucker for a comeback story, so I am
By the
naturally on
tide
the side of
flowing by
Your
thy
team is
wish,
misogynist.
banning.
guided by lantern's light.
There goes the Zushin.
What's your
The
command? Your
Zushin,
team
as we
is
saw in the
banning.
last game, was a very, very big nuisance for, coming in from the Blood Oaths. Really just tossing around everyone with the Lantern Flare. It's very not something you can deal with. So I just decided to get rid of Zushin, even though they had the first pick. So it's certainly interesting play by them. The second ban as well as Fanny, very normal. And I think third ban is going to be Granger. Maybe, yeah, there we go.
Experience the
Okay.
Your
It's
team
universe.
like
is
I'm
banning.
in the mainframe. I know what these players are thinking. And for this next ban, let me guess. It's probably going to be Hilda. Hilda or, uh, yeah, Hilda. That's my guess, Hilda. I mean, they could also ban Suyo, but I don't think
Only
Suyo is
love and
necessarily
light
Your
needed for the ban.
team
are
is banning.
everlasting.
Cillian, sticking what they do, they did ban Cillian from the last game as well, so they're sticking to their guns, not allowing a Cillian pick in the Dawn, which is interesting. I mean, I've not really seen Cillian as a threat because if we just end the game early, there's not much Cillian can do. But I guess they just do not want to risk going into the late game against a Cillian, so they are going to ban it. Hyrule is still open, so is
Magic is my
okay.
life.
Your team
It's
is
like
banning.
every hero I say, it's just gets goes to the slaughterhouse. Like Granger
My
hurt,
mission is to protect
Hylos for the
Your
lives.
last
team
ban,
is
and
picking.
now we proceed to the pick phase. Marksman wise, Layla is still open. Although picking Layla first pick is a very very bold move, which I don't think the misogynist would do. Instead, they could go for a Suyo or maybe a Lucas as well. Lucas is still open. I mean, we saw even last game, just being so tanky, being so invasive, so much damage as well. They could go for that angle, but either way, it's pretty like they have a plenty of chances. They could even go Matilda, which is not bad. Matilda with Alpha phobias are really something that you don't want to be dealing with.
The immortal
Okay,
one chose
Suyo
Your
me to
team
vanquish
is
going
the
for the
picking.
shadows that plague
old
this world.
uh, the normal route. So with his Soul Server doing a lot of damage, so can't go wrong with that. But now they have left Pandora's box open.
Let's push
Lucas
for
is
Earth
op Lucas
consent.
is there. So is
Among the plains,
all right. Eve is
your team
something I
has
did not see
risen,
coming,
which I
but
was made for.
it's going to be Eve being picked up by Thunder on the side of the Blood Oaths.
Always on the way.
Matilda, as I said, and now they could even go for a Layla pick here. It is kind of
I didn't cure the pain.
risky.
Your team is
Okay,
ticking.
never mind. They go for a Valentina. I think the play here is that Valentina is going to steal the beast form of the Lucas, or perhaps going to steal the real world manipulation of the Eve. I don't really know what the play here is there. Um, although, I mean, picking Valentina, it's just good because you're not allowing
Your team is
the
banning.
big ultimates in play.
Your team
The
is
Bane in
banning.
the Bane pick is interesting because I mean Valentina could very well steal Deadly Catch, So the Bane pick is bold, but it's not nearly as bad as I make it out to be. Gato going to the ban list, very solid pick choice for the next ban. I think the blue team, the misogynist, should focus on the marksman because I mean, what else is there? They could even go for a roam. Oh yeah, they could ban Kufra because they had really big problems with the Kufra
True
last
love
game.
is
Your
like
But never
team
mind,
fire.
is
it's going to be
banning.
Carmilla, which is interesting because
Ready?
Your
Carmilla,
team is banning.
like Matilda is a hard counter to Carmilla, kind of just so banning Carmilla is kind of interesting. I mean, questionable. So Layla ban, as I said, it's very annoying to be dealing with. And for this last ban, they could focus on the roam, or they could go take a detour and ban a marksman. But I think banning roam is what they should do. Like they should really ban the Kufra because the Kufra last game was a really, you know, that Kufra was really annoying. He did a lot of work, and I believe misogynists should be respecting the Kufra and they should really be banning it. Like this is my honest opinion. But it's
It
going to
is
be
in
Nathan.
despair
Your
that I
team is
have
Um,
the
ticking.
fondest hopes.
okay, it is interesting. Chip is still open as well.
Celebrate
Okay.
shortcuts in life.
Never mind.
Fine.
Kufra wouldn't
Sorry,
have mattered because
everyone.
the chip is being picked up by Vectizzy. It's going to be hard now. Oh, maybe
Nice move.
the Valentina could steal the shortcut, actually. Valentina could steal Chip's ultimate, and so this will be interesting to see. Okay. Now things have gone very interesting now. If Valentina steals the shortcut and you know, okay. This will be a sight to see. I would love them just dogpiling on Chip using Zola ultimate. Uh, for the last pick, EXP laner is going to be CC.
Let's
Huh.
hear from the crowd. Make some
Your
noise for
team is
yours
ticking.
truly.
Certainly bold. I mean, they don't really have a good, they don't really have like a tanky frontliner on the side of misogynist. So uh, for the last
I
pick, the
am
Moskov
vengeance
being picked by Coffin
incarnate.
by the Blood Oaths. Closing of the draft, I want to believe that a red team has an advantage here innately, but Valentina will be the focal point of this game. Annihilator could change the pace completely by stealing Chip's ultimate, or even anyone. Like all the ultimates are pretty good to be stolen except Moskov. Like the deadly catch, the magic damage, it's going to do a lot of damage, and the Suyu as well, and RWM. Like every ultimate given to Valentina is good. So as long as the Valentina does not steal Moscow's ultimate, I think the blue team might have an innately good advantage. It's going to be up to how they execute it, of course. But With that being said, I can only
Welcome to
surmise so
Moba
much. We will
Legends.
only see how these players play to their
5 seconds
strengths,
till the
how
enemy
they
reaches the
perform in
battlefield.
this
Smash
second
them!
round of the NxM
Ultra
tournament.
deployed.
First round was won, as I will remind you, by uh, uh, first round was won by the Blood Oats. It's a 1-0 right now. Second round, they have to make a comeback, the misogynist, or they might just lose this tournament now. But anyway, both junglers going for the blue and red buff. Again, focusing on the goal lane. I see the rotation quite calmly now. No one is going off the green. Matilda has scouted out that the blue buff has not been taken yet. So the Suyo could maybe try stealing this blue from the Bane. He will leave his. Oh, okay, never mind. He does not decide to invade. This might be a mistake by Mausama here, not invading this purple. Because the Yi was low as well. But never mind all that. The gold crab is going to be also taken by the Sun, the Bane. So far, everything is normal. Bottom lane, the Blood Oath is putting pressure here. Suya is level 4, so there could be a skirmish happening here. Again, Chip stunning the Annihilator. Valentina, oh, the Soul Saver onto the Bane. The Bane uses Deadly Catch, but catches nothing but air. That was a very delayed ultimate. So you're knowing when to back off. And on the EXP lane, Lucas is very low. Is recalling, but the Suyo is catching with the Evil Quitter. Match or misses. Even the Blade Surge. But Retribution. Wait, he used Retribution there. So the Bane could rush this Earl if they have the numbers. Because now he doesn't have Retri for 20 more seconds. Turtle is here. Both the generals are level 4. The Bane steals the EXP crab from the Suyo. Suyo will not be level 5 yet, and he doesn't have a retribution anymore. 5 seconds of no retri. Will they be able to? No, they won't. Okay, Suyo has a retribution now, so this will be a retri game here. Ultimate is not ready. Oh, the deadly catch with the retribution. Bane successfully retrieved. Oh, the Swedish is that Moscow will be coming anytime soon. He does teleport here, takes the kill on the CC, and now the purple buff is in jeopardy here. They're all coming in. 4 members of the Blood Oaths ganking on this. Suyo escapes, though he does escape. The RWM is being pushed up, and uh, Matilda? Okay, that was very risky. I did not know what she was trying to do there. Okay, and now it's a reset. I mean, it's still 1-1, but don't let it fool you. I think red team is a little bit advantageous from the exchange. I mean, they got the turtle, and you've got the blue buff as well. So Yi will be spamming her skills with fairly easy mana consumption. Valentina does have the beast form from Lucas, so the Spirit Destruction again hitting the CC yet again. Moscow coming in to kill the CC. Yeah, he does succeed, but the Suyo is here to clean up. But the flash combo does not quite hit, and the Shockwave Blast hits, but the damage is not quite enough. The shortcut onto the bottom lane side. It's a stolen shortcut. Oh, it's not a stolen. It's a chip ultimate. Never mind. But okay. The deadly catch, not really using anything. Suyo came to the teleport. Lucas trying to kill the Bane, but the damage is not really enough. And this he might be paying for his con. The RWM used by the Weave, very bad timing there. It's not really um, beneficial for their team in any aspect. Well, the second turtle is there, and it looks like the red team might be in a big lead here. Maybe not big, just a minor advantage because they have the zone locked down. The chip is here. He does have his shortcut ready, or does not have it. Never mind. The Lucas is doing some damage. Deadly catch onto the Bane. Retribution misses, but doesn't matter because the studio wasn't there to capitalize on that mistake. Chip using her studio, doing a lot of damage, but the Bane is the one who takes out the Matilda. Chip is really rotating around them, but I mean the damage is not really nearly enough. Suyo is getting hunted down by the Lucas, a vengeance is. Look at this Lucas, it's so tanky. Even Suyo cannot delete the hero. It's so annoying, the Lucas. I think Lucas deserve a ban spot. Like, I'll be honest. Even EXP Lucas is so annoying to deal with. And the ship harassing the. Oh, that's a stolen ultimate. Oh no, Lucas is there. Is a stolen ultimate from the Lucas. The Valentina chasing down the Eve. Might be going on there. The RWM does no damage to the Valentina. Kills him, but the shortcut is your deadly catch. Stunning every member that was there. Only survivor is CC going down next as well. Well, but the exchange is a turret. Hmm. See, the Lucas ultimate is so broken that even Valentina's stealing is is just broken. They really need to do something about this Lucas. Maybe a nerf on the cooldown of his ultimate, or maybe just a damage decrease. Oh, the deadly catch use on the Suyo, not enough just yet to kill him, but he is alone here, so he has to be careful. The Bane. On the bottom side, there is going to be a skirmish maybe happening. He doesn't have the shortcut, the chip. Hmm. Okay, Bane ultimate is stolen by the Valentina, although Spirit of Stone barely misses the CC. Lucas just absolutely destroying the CC one versus one combat. You really don't want to fight that guy in 1v1. It's just not a you just cannot beat him. Like Lucas is just broken. What's with ML and like making new heroes that are innately broken? I swear. They who works in their balance team? Never mind, the ultimate deadly catch, catching the Valentina, absolutely destroying. That was I mean, Valentina tried to Uno reverse combo with the Bane's ultimate, but it's just a copy. The original is always better. It looks like Lucas might be going down here. There's three versus one. Suyo coming in with the Blade Surge, Soul Saver ready to use at any moment's notice. Lucas using his ultimate. He's in beast mode. Does Shockwave Blast. The damage is not really enough, but the flash combo bringing his health to nearly half. The Moskov is here with the Spirit Destruction. He is here. He is collecting the souls of. Never mind, the Valentina coming back to support his teammate. It's a one for one trade. Okay. And but you saw what I mean though, that Lucas the sustainability is too much. The deadly catch on that's the stolen deadly. Oh, okay. That's I mean, Valentina stunned Bane, but she just disappeared out of existence. That damage is insane. Holy. Okay. Bane is doing so much damage now. He doesn't even have his BOD yet. Imagine what damage he'll do when he gets his BOD. It's not good for the misogynist here. I think the Blood Oaths might just do a clean sweep right about now. Uh, the misogynist. I don't know what they can do at this point. Like Valentina is not really performing as I expected him to. See again, getting caught by the chip shortcut flicker use, but it's not enough. Going without checking bush. It's a very bad mistake that he's making, and this next lord is, I believe, going to go to the Blood Oaths yet again. Yeah, they cannot contest this lord at all. Like all they can do is hope that they defend and maybe wait for the Blood Oaths to make a mistake. But the way they're playing is they're not making any mistakes. So as far as I can see, Zabadia, the ship is zoning them out. He does have a shortcut ready, so he's keeping in mind the second skill. Oh, they might be getting caught here. The Fair Destruction does hit the Retribution onto the Mathilda, but the Lucas. Oh wait, that's a stolen Lucas. That's a fake one. Get out of here. Okay. Now the Shockwave Blast doing so much damage almost takes out three of the members from the Misogynist, and they're on the runaway. Yeah, they're on the back foot here. They're really struggling now. Okay, I was like confused. Like, how did, since when did they have a Lucas? Oh, never mind. That's a Valentina. Um, I've never seen a Valentino steal the ultimate of Chip though. I really want to see what happens when Valentino steals shortcut, but it's not happening. Well, the Lord is marching down on the top lane. There's no one defending the Spirit Destruction hitting air. The turret, I mean, inhibitor is exposed on the top and bottom side. The mid turret is still there, and they're not really defending. Okay, they are here. But Matilda doing some poke damage with his ultimate. What? She landed on the wrong side. Yeah, she landed on the wrong side. The Shockwave Blast doing so much damage with the RWM. Lucas far in dip. And yeah, it's not looking good. It's only Suyo and CC defending against five members, and it's just CC. Does use his vengeance, but everyone on the side of Blood Oaths ignores her completely and
Victory!
ends the game by destroying the crystal base. A very well executed gameplay by the Blood Oaths, and well, good game. There's not much I can say. This will be a result of a 2-0, and I believe 2-0 is enough to declare the Blood Oaths as the winner. Sure. Well, I mean, okay. The next team is what? Maf versus Genkai Toppa. Very demure. Okay. All right.
Well, this is a playoff, so like if if the team loses, then still they have chances because they fall into lower brackets. Na?
Mm.
Oh wait, did I send you the thing? I mean the pictures.
The what? Yeah, yeah, you sent me. Oh, not the big one. Uh-huh. Best of three, okay. Oh, Dev Sarah, okay.
Candy Twitch.
Wait a second. First Bengal, second Mumbai, third Bengal. Bruh. I wonder how, I wonder why. So this is the second game of the NxM, and I believe it's Hayabusa ban. Okay,
Butterfly is born by
Your
thy
team
wish.
is
Hayabusa
in.
ban is
Sun
interesting
lantern
to say the
bright.
least. I don't really see a Hayabusa being picked that much, and even if they get picked, there is a way you can counter in a sense. You know, you can just shut down Hayabusa with being aggressive early game, but that is interesting. I guess they just decided to not have the headache. Maybe someone from the side of Genkai is a higher player, so you know,
Time
who
to
knows?
drop the beat of
So
the
Your
next,
team is
counterban,
banning.
Sushin, very solid. You do not want to face against Sushin, especially when you don't have the first pick. You're just giving away Jushin at that point, and it's you don't no one wants to be tossed around for an infinitely long period of time. Um, and so in response to that, second band's going to be Joy. They're focusing on the junglers. I see Hayabusa, Joy. Maybe the next is going to be Granger because as we all know, Granger is really broken with the Fighter Emblem. Festival of the Blood, just
Magic
not
will
dying at
come to
all.
life.
Your team is banning.
Okay, Paris. I don't really have to say
Sir,
much about this
what's
Paris.
your command? Your team is banning.
Fanny Ban, pretty solid, pretty average, run of the mill. And I think for this last ban, they should really be careful because Matilda is open, um, Granger is still open, so is Lucas. So they have to choose what to give because one of these heroes will be taken by Mouth because they have the first pick.
Let's fight to our heart's content.
Okay,
Your team
Lucas,
is picking.
they decided to not give away, but it's going to be Granger now, being picked up by Dave Sara, I'm pretty sure. Because, well, yeah, if they don't pick Granger, it's going to go to the right side. I don't think they're risking it. So, yeah, I think the Granger is going to be picked. Oh,
Your team is picking.
Hylos for the first pick is certainly bold. It's a very bold maneuver. Um, I mean, I guess it's good, Hylos, but is it really better than the
It's
heroes
a
available?
phrase for
Because
youth who you
there
love
goes
and
the
want
Your team
Granger
is
and
picking.
everlasting.
Sicilian. Not something you want to go against, especially in the late game. And now I think what Marv should do is pick
This time,
really, really strong
this is
early game
mine.
heroes. Xavier is not a strong early. I mean, I guess he is, but the mana problem is a real thing. But I believe they should really go for the early game hero because they need to end this game as soon as possible. If not, late game they will lose against the Granger. And
Your team is picking.
Terizla is interesting, I guess.
Your team is banning.
I don't know, man. I'm in favor. I mean, this draft is looking scuffed for Math, if I'm being honest. But who knows? Maybe the execution will tell a different
Let's
story.
go. Your team is banning.
Banning out the hard-hitting marksman, Irisol being banned, it's a counter to Granger on lane, so they decided to get rid of it. And for the side of Math, I think they should
The
focus on
Immortal One
jungles.
chose me to
Your team
There's
vanquish
a
the
is
Suyo
shadows
banning.
ban.
that plague this world.
And I think they should still ban marksman from the Genkai. Maybe they could switch their attention to a mage because mage is not mage, sorry, uh to a jungler. But then again, they also don't have a jungler, so I think they should focus on the marksman instead. Maybe Alpha. Hmm, I have no idea. There's plenty of good choice. They could ban Layla as well. It's not a bad. It's not a bad ban. Layla's actually kind of scary right now. So this will be interesting what they decide to ban ultimately.
I've been waiting
Carry,
Your for too team is long. Banning.
uh, not bad. I don't know. I think it'll make more sense for Moth to ban carry instead of the other side, but I guess it's still a good hero even against no tank. Well, Hilda is still open, you know. Hilda and Hylos could be. Oh, never mind. They picked that Terizla. Okay, Terizla I think is a mistake to be honest. Like Terizla is not that good anymore.
Always on the way.
Your
Okay,
team
that's
is
the
picking.
Matilda picked, being picked up by. Sorry, that's the Matilda ban. Um, and now begins the final phase of draft,
That right
which
is what I
will
give the
Your
determine
word.
team is
everything.
picking.
And now there goes the Khalid picking early game advantage because they already have two heroes that hit their power spike at the later stage of the game. So now they're focusing on tanky heroes that do well without any equipments to their name. And in response to that, they are hovering on Benedetta and Claude, which are questionable, to say the least. 1-1 I think is better.
To
Yeah.
me, fun is all that matters.
1-1 is could be good against Granger. I guess we'll see. I don't really have much to say. Of the jungler ones, Benedetta jungle I really never liked because
It is better to be
Petrify
feared
is
than
Your
loved,
team is
so much
picking.
if you
better.
cannot both.
The Amon pick. Uh I mean Amon, I don't know. It's pretty hit or miss, right? You either win, Amon you just either like get fat and just melt everyone, or
Gaze
you either just
upon the edge of the
fall
void.
behind. So this will be very interesting. Well, there goes the draft. Nolan being picked by Kyra. Okay, which I mean, not bad. Oh my God. Okay.
Welcome to
Well,
Moba Legends.
there goes we begin the second
5
game
seconds
of
till the enemy
this
reaches
series
the battlefield.
playoffs of
Smash them!
the NxM Glory Season 1 round
All troops
for
deployed!
day one. It is Genkai Toppa versus Maf. Maf is on the blue side, Genkai Toppa is on the red side, and they both go for the red and blue buff. So now we see a difference in their laning now. Uh, I mean, both of them are focusing on their gold lane, but Amon with the red buff is interesting. As I said, like late game, I don't think they stand a chance, the Maf. Like I know there is Xavier that is good and 1-1, but I mean, you're like late game, there's no one stronger late game than a Sicilian and a Granger. I mean, Granger just spams his Death Sonata, and Sicilian just does like, you know, 5,000 damage with one bad impact. It looks like there's going to be a skirmish happening on the top side. Oh, instantly melted a fracture used by Nolan, and it's enough to take out the Hylos. But on the flip side, Sicilian getting taken out by the Amon was pretty just rotating on the opposite rotating the endless shards, doing a very good job at the damage. But I like the way they're playing their Genkai. They're playing it slow, they're playing it safe, just getting the gold shield that is needed. Oh, Nolan getting caught by the Xavier. It might be looking quite low. It gets killed by the endless. Oh, okay, that is very, very unfortunate for the Nolan. Xavier doing a very good job with his skills, getting a kill on the jungle, and yeah, a 2-for-1. I mean, to be honest, the Nolan overstayed. Like he shouldn't have been there for so long. But Nolan does have level 5. He could get this turtle if he wanted to, but I don't know what he's doing. Okay, I mean he could have. He had a level difference, level advantage. And on the bottom side, it's actually the Terizla who takes a kill on the Khalid. I did not see that coming, and the Granger is also being very low on the side of HP. Xavier is here, quite low. The Avatar Garden is there, and I am. Oh, I don't know what happened. My internet bugged out for a second, but I believe that is Granger still alive. Okay. Uh, yeah. I have no idea how Granger survived that, but good job, I guess. Sir Toxibu. My internet just decided to say yikes on that moment. I had no hope for Granger to survive, but never mind, he did. Separate expectation. And great, Amon is still waiting here. The endless shard is ready to pick on the Nolan at any moment's notice. He is going to use his shards, and that will be Nolan kill. But the Avatar Garden is there to secure a return kill on the Nolan. And Hylos has to use his glorious pathway to run away. That's a one-for-one trade. Actually, that's a Granger getting killed by the top lane from the 1-1. Okay. Amon being very aggressive, like camping on the blue buff. Not something I would have expected, but very good nonetheless. Well, it's going to spawn. The Xavier is doing a very good job at stunning, locking down the Sicilian. Sicilian missing all the bad impacts. And now the turtle is there, ready. Amon is still taking his red buff. So Nolan could try to burst this sword if he wanted to, really. Number advantage. Right about now. 1-1 is looking quite low right here. It might be going down. But never mind. The turtle is going to be melted down. And it looks like the turtle is going to side of the Nolan. Retribution is used. The glorious pathway used on the wrong side of the map. That is a mistake that cost him his life. Avatar Garden is used, but does not give a hit anyone. And the reset 1-4-0. Hylos again pulling down to Nolan. Nolan tries to get a kill on Zero, but the flicker is forced out. It makes him brings him back to safety. Okay, I see Gengar Topa. They're playing. I mean, playing as the best as they can, but the Muff, they're capitalizing on their early game advantage, being aggressive as they can, and it looks like this is, there's a second skill on. Oh, Nolan going to the wrong side, but the fracture, a mistake from his aim, almost cost him his life. He does have his vision. They could maybe stop the recall if they wanted to, but never mind. They did not succeed in doing so. Amon is here nearby. Hylo's doing some poking. So is the Sicilian. Oh, okay. The Rhapsody, that Sonata doing a lot of damage too. The 1-1. The Dawning Light used just as a poke. Actually, I didn't expect Terusa to be winning against the Khalid. I don't know what went wrong. Oh, Dev Sara surviving with a flicker of HP. This Amon is really invading. He might be going down for this. Gets caught by the Sanguine Claws. Uses the Endless Charge, but it just does not do anything. This Amon is like living in the enemy jungle. I don't know. Like I know you should invade, but this is too much invasion from his part. Like Nolan could capitalize off this mistake and go to their jungle, but I'm guessing he doesn't know that Amon has actually never touched any of his buff. Okay, Khalid going down to the Terizla yet again. They always manage to surprise me. Top turret being taken out by the Grangers. That's a one-for-one turret. One going in to Nolan, but getting caught by the bad impact. This bad feast used for no reason apparently. But you see the damage being dealt on the 1-1. This Sicilian is going to be a problem if they allow this command to stack up. But for the meantime, it looks like the turtle is going to go to the side of the mouth and it's going to release a concealed play coming in. Oh, the fracture almost gets the Xavier, but that Sonata with the Rhapsody manages to kill him, but that's Hilo is going to be taken out by the Outer Garden, and the Raging Sandstorm is enough to take out, I mean, to stun the Terizla, but the one who gets the kill is Granger, a triple kill. Almost gets the Amon as well, but he managed to escape his invisible armor. Well, now the tables have turned. Even though the goalie is not significant, they have lost two mid turrets. Very, very bad. Well, Amon is going to meet someone here. Confrontation. Now, the invisible armor is quite good. And now, the fight is still. Let's see the let's see the stacks from the Granger. It's 246, and for the Sicilian, it is 126. So they're really slow with their stacks, but if they manage to keep it up slowly but steadily, they might make a difference. The Katokacha making a very bad mistake. He could have survived if he jumped outside, maybe here or there, with his Avatar Garden, but he decided to prolong the fight, which was not good. The Glorious Pathway used on the mid lane tried to push this turret, but the fracture is enough to clear out the minion card. Oh, Almond is here. Nolan does see the fracture is used, but the invisible armor that defense provides manages to keep him alive for a little bit longer. But the Granger takes out. The Granger is has his rose gold procced, doing a lot of damage to the high lows. Now it's just Xavier. Xavier does not have his flicker. He has to be very careful. The flicker is oh, the Nolan is there with the fracture is going to take out the yeah, he does manage to take out the flicker death penalty, almost catching the Nolan, but Nolan just dodges it like he's a character from Matrix. That was insane. The flicker death penalty almost got him, but the 1-1 might get this Nolan. He is walking to a death trap. He has no idea where he is, and he's using the. This Nolan is quite confused. Did he see the 1-1? Okay, the flicker Khalid kills the 1-1, but that was very funny to see. I believe the snore is going to the side of the Genkai. Yep. Wait, is that a Skype? Holy, this Sicilian has bought a Sky Piercer and is buying a talisman? But he is reinventing the meta. Holy, okay. That is interesting itemization from his part. Okay, the Avatar Garden catches the Terizla, takes him out. This is what I said the problem was with Terizla. He's really, really slow. Like, he has his flicker, but I mean, once you get caught, he's done. Like, handiness does not mean anything if you can't move. It's just like a punching bag, but speaking of punching bag, Raging Sandstorm used. Amon takes out the Nolan, hiding in the bush yet again. And but the Lord is marching on the mid lane. The Glorious Pathway used onto the Gato Kacha. Gato Kacha taking a lot of damage from the one, but the one who uses their ultimate. He has it unlocked, but the damage is not quite enough to take out the Citizen. The Citizen uses his flicker. Oh, the damage from the Stinging Claws almost deleted three of the members from side of Mav. But the Amon is here to clean up. The cleanup crew is here. A triple kill for the one for the Amon. Just he wasn't even a part of that fight. He just was clearing up minions somewhere here, jungling, and then just came at the last moment, took him all out. Okay, he's waiting for his next prey. There's like a hyena. Um, Interesting. Oh, this Nolan might be going down here. If this Nolan does not check his boosters properly, the mid tower is quite a bit in jeopardy. Oh, it's going to be Sicilian who gets taken out with the endless shot. Unstoppable. A very, I mean, this part of the bush was not cleared by any of their teammates, and Sicilian made a mistake of walking through here. A very bad mistake, which he paid for with his life. That's going to be actually two turrets being taken out. The top turret is also almost. destroyed. But if you look at the stacks from Sicilian, it's 183. He's buying a Athena shield. Okay, so the blue buff fighting. Oh, endless shot doing no damage to the Khalid. Only 1k damage with all the stacks. The Amon is still here though. He does not have his ultimate. The Dawning Light being used on the Avatar guard that is there. It's being cancelled out by everyone. Okay, this time it does not get cancelled, but he really misses by a wide margin. Khalid just eating up the sand, healing up, and it's Granger here. Flickers, gets the kill on the Xavier, gets the kill on the Terizla, and now is teasing Hylos. I think Hylos might be going down here. Yeah, he does take out the Hylos. Well, the 1-1 is coming. The 1-1 is coming. They know the 1-1 is coming from the minion bush. He's doing a lot of damage to the Gadokata. Gadokata is trying to tank his all up, but he will not survive the ultimate. Khalid is here to do a lot of damage. Khalid does have his, or doesn't have his ultimate. Doesn't really. Oh, he. That was very, very unfortunate. I don't know where he was aiming there. And 1-1, just like that, just kills two people without any, you know, what? Okay. Very interesting play coming in. Yeah, they need to catch this 1-1. That's pretty sad to see. Okay, the Lord is going to the Dawning Light reveals the Granger on the map. I think this Lord is going to go to the side of Mav, just like that. Free Lord. And now Nolan trying to do a lot of damage. Oh, he does do a lot of damage to the Terizla, but not the 1-1. I mean, Sicilian, like, what? Okay, the Amon is there, and so the 1-1. The cat gets caught by the second claws, but he uses Purify to escape. But it's the one. Oh, the Athena shield actually saved the Sicilian there. Interesting choice by him. But the Lord is marching down the top lane. They don't have a single inhibitor to defend this side. Ona has her ultimate unlock. He could use her one grace. Yeah, he does. She does use it, but the rain time storm is enough to save her. But the Nolan gets a kill on the 1-1 Dawning Light used, doing a lot of damage. The flicker gets the penalty. Flicker penalty zone, doing a lot of damage to the Nolan gets taken out. Oh, the flicker with the Khalid. I don't know where it's going. The endless shard doesn't succeed in taking out the. Okay, takes him out eventually, and the Lord, the base turret is naked here. It does go down to the massive amount of minions present along with the ammo. I mean, I know I said draft wise
Victory!
it was Genkai who had the advantage, but I I mean, good game. What more is there to say? First game gets won by Mouth. Okay, well, second game.
Butterfly, born
Your
by thy
team is
wish.
Another
banning.
first pick goes to Genkai. They
Experience the
Your
euphony of
team is
suffering.
banning.
really fumbled the bag on the first run, but it doesn't matter. What's going to matter is how they perform this second run. They still have a chance for a comeback here if they win two games simultaneously. So it's not hopeless just about yet. They could come back. But it is hard for them. And now they decide to ban the Zushin, even though they have the first pick, which is interesting. I guess they don't have a Zushin player because, first pick Zushin is pretty solid.
Your team is banning. Your team is banning.
Hylos Felda being banned as Hylos. I mean, Hylos last game did not really do much, if I'm being completely honest. Like, I think it was angels like you who was like hiding in the most unconventional spots of the bushes and getting those kills on Sicilian,
Time to
on
try the
Nolan.
speed of the
Your team
flash.
is
Like
banning.
it helped there. It helped the Xavier to stay alive because
What's your
Nolan
command?
died
Your
before he
team
even
is picking.
entered the fight, which is very smart for them. And now the banning phase is over by Joey and Fanny, but that
Let's fight to
unfortunately
our heart's
leaves
content.
Lucas
Your team is
open, which
picking.
is going to be taken by Luis. Well, okay.
Awaken, Dreadworm, the tyrant of wrath, and
Moscow.
burn this wretched world.
Moscow first pick is very bold, um, especially when
Always on the
Harith is
way.
still open.
Your team is picking.
Especially when Harith, Layla both are open. But they go for the Moscow Matilda pick. It's certainly bold what
Only
they're doing
love
here.
and
They
night
leave the
are
Sicilian open.
everlasting.
Sicilian going to be picked up again by him. Hopefully, he doesn't pick a Athena shield now, um, or a Sky Piercer.
Locked, loaded, and
Your team
ready to
is
bring
picking.
the heat.
A cleanse against the Moscow, a very conventional counter, a good old, you know, it's pretty good, especially with the buffs he received on his first skill, the animation being faster. Not bad.
This time,
Your
the
team is
choice is
banning.
mine.
So they're sticking
Live
to what it
long
works before.
life.
Your team is
Harith,
banning.
what? Harith? Uh, I guess Harith. What? Wait, why did they ban Harith? Okay. I mean, the side of Genkai, they have their gold laner and they have a mid laner. Surely they didn't think Harith would go jungle, right? I think this ban was very. Yeah, this ban was a mistake. I don't know why they banned Harith. There was no reason to. So I have no idea.
Let's hear from the crowd.
Your
Mr.
CC,
team
on the
is
other
Wonderful,
hand,
banning.
yours
is
truly.
very warranted. Let's hope they don't ban another gold laner. They should really ban the roamers,
Hayabusa,
junglers.
Hanjo.
Your
Okay,
team
yeah.
is banning.
Hayabusa, not bad. Way better than Hearth. But now for the last ban, maybe again a EXP laner. I don't because they already have one. They could ban Iredot. I mean, or they could even ban Amon because Amon last game was pretty good. You know, a respect ban, you can never go wrong with a respect ban. Or you could just do whatever you want. Let's see what they decide.
I am not
It's
the
going to be a
only one
Your
bound
Furious.
by
team is
these
picking.
chains.
But now that leaves.
Your team is picking.
I was going to say that leaves Alpha open, but they instead prefer the Thamus. Thamus is a decent enough pick against Lucas. I actually don't know who wins, Lucas or Thamus. I guess we'll find out this game. Who wins in lane? The last two picks, it's going to be a jungler and a roam. To the side of Genkai, I believe it's going to be Alpha. And
Test. Alpha is online.
oh, Angela, very demure in there. It's okay.
Are the two
Your team is
greatest
picking.
inventions.
Angela is very curious. I mean, this will be a sight to see. I think early game wise, if they snowball with the alpha, they'll pretty much guarantee a victory. But if they manage, if the um the red team, Maf, if they did manage to go prolong it to the late game, okay, Yin, a perfect, simple, by the book counter to the Angela. Um, I mean, you can't go wrong with that, right? Okay, but now the picks have been officially over. As I said, early game wise, if this alpha gets a snowball, they will guarantee a victory easily. But if there comes any hurdles midway, it'll be kind of hard for the red team. Oh no, if it'll hard for the alpha to do something because I think it all depends upon him, to be honest. The alpha needs to create a zone of safety for his Sicilian to farm and Lucas as well. So this will be interesting. Lucas with the Revitalize and Samus with the Flicker. Okay. And this Yin as well. This Yin, if Yin just ults Angela, it's going to be very hard. I mean, I guess we'll see it actually. There's not much
Welcome
yapping I can
to
do
Moba
to predict the
Legends.
victory. All we can do
5
is be
seconds
patient
till
and
the
see
enemy
how it
reaches the
all
battlefield.
unfolds.
Smash them.
But that begins the second round of the game. Genkai Toppa versus Maf. Maf has a 1-0 lead over Genkai right about now. So now Genkai has to do a comeback. They have to win two games directly or they will have to say goodbye to this tournament. So far, everything is normal. Both the junglers going for the blue and red buff respectively. Again, focusing on the gold lane. I really never see a jungler focusing on the EXP, which is interesting. The lethal is going to be picked up by the Yen division being used as well. Angela doing respectable damage, but it's also quite low. Yeah, it's also almost going to go down by the Xavier. The flicker has to be forced out, but Matilda flickering in, almost trying to get the kill on the Angela, but it's going to be Matilda instead, who had who was retributioned by the Alpha, gets a kill first blood. The Yin is here. He does have his domain. It looks like he will. Oh yeah, Alpha is dead. There is no way he survives this. He's trying to survive. Oh wait, actually, it's quite close. Okay, it's a one for one trade. I would say it's worth it. Oh, okay. Interesting. Late game. Hmm. As I said before, and I'll say it again, this all that matters is the Sicilian. If the Sicilian carries his team, Um, the same goes on to the Moscow. Moscow has to use Flicker. Almost escapes. Oh, that was painful to watch. Flicker committed by three people, and Moscow still escapes. Oh, but I mean, this turtle is going to be taken by the red side because Thomas is doing a very good job at zoning the alpha. Okay, finally they do get a kill on the Moscow, but at the expense of the turtle. Well, on the top side, actually, yeah, it's actually Thomas that is winning this fight, as I expected, but I really thought maybe Lucas would stand a chance against this guy, but never mind. Xavier is doing a lot of work on the end of being a very big nuisance for his team. Oh, Alpha might be taking out Xavier. The Spirit of Alpha quite not hitting them. The flicker is a whiff flickered by the Xavier. Oh, this Yin brings Sicilian to his domain, and the Purify. Oh, he does not have his Purify. He does have Flicker, but the ultimate of the Angela used the Spirit of Alpha again. The Carmela, the Matilda, the damage is not enough. I mean, that Xavier would have survived if he didn't whiff that flicker, but Sicilian was dead either way. Okay, Moscow is quite low, I guess, actually. Has to recall. Xavier is here on the bottom side. Catches the Angela. Angela might be quite kind of low, but they don't have the powerhouse yet. Oh, Yin is all Yin was almost going to take him out again. Or it's actually Thanos that is doing a 1 versus 2. It looks like he might be going down to this Lucas. He does have his flash combo he's going to use, and yeah, he's going to take out the Thanos. But the flicker, Angela, yeah, it's not enough. This Yin is just destroying the backliners. Who knew Yin would create such a problem? Oh, the Matilda has to use flicker. Oh, the Moscow is getting chased down by the Clint, but the flicker was very. I mean, that was just too much, and the ult, and that is not what I like to see. That was for no reason. Spirit Alpha use on the Xavier. The Xavier does not have the flicker. Almost going down, though. Guiding wind not being utilized by the Xavier cost them his life. Okay, this is going back and forth. It's 6-5 right now. Top side, it's going 6-5, so it's very back and forth. The goal lead is definitely in the favor of Maf, but I mean anything can go at this point. The Totoro is taken down by the Tamos, though the Lucas, yeah, it's not going well for him. The second clause catching the Tamos, but yeah, it's really tanky. Okay, good to know. Whenever I see a Lucas, I'm just gonna pick Tamos. But now this turtle is going to go. A special description is used on the clan. He does teleport. He brings down the Angela, but it's a 1 versus 4. This Moskov just came here to his death. He just walked into his own funeral. Yin is here with retribution. Gets Sicilian inside, takes the kill, and but I think he will go down here. I believe so. The Angela uses her ultimate on the Alpha, and it looks like this. Yeah. Yin is going to go down. The guiding wind not being utilized yet again. And Matilda might be next on the chopping block. Never mind, the mobility she had is insane, but the same cannot be said about this. Lucas really struggling against Thanos. Oh, oh, this is Sky Piercer from the Yin. Okay, not bad actually. Still better than. Oh, okay. The Thamus just catches the Sicilian, thus uses bad fees, but the Swedish destruction is here. Takes out the Sicilian, takes out the Alpha, and it's all around not good for the Genkai. The Mafia is just completely steamrolling them. Like, there's not much they can do at this point. The Yin still has his ultimate. He does have his domain expansion. I think he's going to use it on this Angela. Never mind. Okay, he decides to play safe. The turtle is going to spawn in 30 seconds, so they could play it slowly, wait for the next turtle, and try to get something. But the Clint with the nuts saves the day. But unbeknownst to the Sicilian, there is still a hyena waiting in the bush, and the hyena pounces on this Angela, takes the kill, gets out. Might be going down. No, never mind. Yeah, they really need to be aware of this Yin. They're really not doing a good job at, you know, clearing bushes. Oh, Moscow gets taken out by Glenn. It's 8 minutes, so they could have went for the Lord actually. I believe. Yeah, I believe they should have went for the Lord because going for the turtle is just going to prolong the game, man. You know, as long as the game goes, it's a good thing for the blue side because of the Sicilian. Oh, the Dawning Light used again on the Angela barely misses. The Thanos doing a lot of damage, but the Spirit of Alpha is there. Oh, but the Thanos is not even taking any damage. Finally, he does because ultimate is over, but they don't pursue the flicker used on the Thanos to escape. And it looks like the fight is over. The Dawning Light used to just to poke some damage. And yeah. So Thanos is really tanky. I need to copy his build. God damn. That is a beefy boy. The inn is still waiting in this bush. He's waiting for his next prey, and looks like his next prey will be a Sicilian. How did he catch him? Oh, the Spirit of Alpha missed, and it looks like the Alpha. Oh, Angela uses her ultimate with the Queen Wings being procced as well. He somehow barely manages to save her HP. But this Yin man, this Yin is so bold. I definitely thought that he would get interrupted by the Alpha, but the Alpha missed, and Brazilian paid the price. Oh, the Spirit Destruction used on the Alpha. It looks like the Alpha might. Actually, the Alpha is the one taking out the Moscow, but he has to go down here, right? Yeah, he will be going down.
Killing spree.
The Angela is quite close for comfort. What is she doing? She is
Double
not
kill.
supposed to be this close. Gets taken out. The Yin kidnaps again the Sicilian. Sicilian will be going down even
Killing
without the stun.
spree.
Oh my god, this Yin is just a menace. And the Lord is has spawned without the presence of the Alpha. I believe this road will be just easily given away to the Muff. I mean, goddamn, the Ian is really putting in the work, and the Angela is really not being in good position. If I'm being honest, like also this Thomas is doing so much damage to this. Like all around, their lineup is not at all sustainable to face the damage that Mop is putting out with Thanos, with Xavier, with Ian, even. Oh, the Retribution. Okay. Oh, this Angela. Someone tell this Angela to stop being so close to the god.
Mega
Why?
kill.
Okay, the Yin gets a kill on the Angela,
Shut down.
does a Hail Mary play, gets taken out by the Sicilian, shutdown, one for one trade. Actually, not bad for the. Oh, the Alpha goes in, the Spirit Alpha. The Angela is not there though. The Angela is
Double
dead.
kill.
Alpha does not stand a chance against the Thamas, and they are really struggling to defend this. Oh, the Moscow gets caught by the net. Lucas going in, but gets melted by the Thamus. It's just the Sicilian now. Gets ultimated, ulted by the Angela, and what a anticlimactic reconnection. I I think they're going to lose. I mean, never mind. Yeah, they did lose. Okay. There's not much we missed. It's just they lost. And well, good game. That brings that makes Maf the victor and Genkai the loser. I mean, good game, but that Yin, I mean, that Angela, to be honest, was very out of position, and they couldn't really do much to counteract the Yin. The Yin just snowballed, and well, they got the victory. Um, I think that's it. Host, would you like to say something?
Yes, so day one, round four, day one has been completed. We'll meet you tomorrow in round four, day two match, and it's between. Let me see, and it's between Trash Industries versus the Shadow Wolves and Peak to Plummet versus Banana. Well,
Huh.
today's loser, if yeah, don't worry, and if they lost the match, they still have chance in the lower brackets. So yeah, lower bracket matches will be on the day three. So yes, guys, uh, there will be awesome playoffs in this tournament. So be ready. Thank you for watching, and yes, good night, everyone.
Yep, good
See you
night.
tomorrow.
Happy New Year. Guess we'll see you guys tomorrow. For the teams who lost, don't be this disheartened
Happy
because
New Year. Yes, Happy New
you
Year,
still have a
everyone.
chance. Yep. Anyway, thanks for watching.